Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. I got so many requests from you guys to make something from Shadowhunters. I love this series, so whether you are a fan of the books, the movie, or the TV series that is out right now, I have got a fun recipe. I wanted to make some homemade chocolate cookies and decorate them with the different runes. If you're not familiar with runes, they are magical markings that give you special abilities, and there are a ton of them in the story, like heal, deflect, night vision, cool stuff like that. So today we are going to be making Shadowhunter cookies decorated with the different runes. Let's get started. The things you'll need will be 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1/2 cup of special dark cocoa powder, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 eggs, 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt, which is basically my pinch. You will also need a circle cookie cutter. Mine is about 3 inches, and royal icing, white and black. I put them into plastic baggies with number 2 tips at the end. Now let's put it all together. This recipe is an adaptation of my lemon sugar cookie recipe in the Nerdy Nummies cookbook, but we are going to make it chocolatey. The first thing that we're gonna do is whisk together our dry ingredients in this bowl. So you're gonna add your flour, special dark cocoa powder. Oh yeah, the chocolate. This is really important because it's gonna help us get that dark color that we want. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Some salt and baking powder. Then you're gonna whisk together till it's well combined. Now we're gonna cream our butter and sugar into a big mixing bowl. Mix it together till it's light and fluffy. Once your butter is creamed, we are gonna add our eggs, vanilla extract, and almond extract. Then we're gonna mix it together until everything is fully combined. Now we've got our creamy mixture and our dry mixture, and we are gonna add our dry mixture to the creamy in the big bowl, half at a time, because this recipe is very dense. It's very thick cookie dough. Just eyeball it, and then mix it up, and then add the other half, and then mix it up. Our chocolate cookie dough is ready, and now we've got to wrap it up tight because it's gonna chill in the fridge for 30 to 45 minutes. You're gonna take, oh, shoot. You're just gonna take a little piece of plastic wrap, pick up your dough. Oh, you yummy chocolate ball. Come here. Wrap it up tight. Now you're gonna pop this in the fridge for 30 to 45 minutes to chill and to get firm. Once your dough is chilled, we are gonna roll it out. First, I'm gonna dust the work surface so that our dough doesn't stick. And oh my gosh, cool tip, you guys. You can use cocoa powder when you're making chocolate cookies so you won't get white flour all over it. Oh, you guys, this is really cool. This is like the beginning of the story. Clary just starts drawing this shape all the time. She doesn't know why. She's like, why am I drawing this shape? And she doesn't know, and she can't remember because her mom wiped her memory. This is just really an excuse for me to play with chocolate all day. I've got a good trick for this. So you just grab one end, you open it, and you just pull it, you just rip it. Yeah, works every time. This is a lot of dough, so I'm gonna roll half of it out at a time. Our chocolate cookie dough is all rolled out, and now we're gonna cut out our cookies. You're gonna take your circle cookie cutter and just cut out as many as you can. Now remove the excess cookie dough. I'm gonna place it over here to re-roll it and make some more cookies. So you're gonna pick up your cookies, place them on top of your baking sheet. I've lined them with a piece of parchment paper so that they don't stick to the bottom while they're baking. Now it's time to bake these cookies. You're gonna heat your oven to 325 and bake for about 16 minutes. Once your cookies have baked and had plenty of time to cool, it is my favorite part. It's time to decorate. We're gonna be decorating these cookies using royal icing. We're first gonna be starting with our white royal icing. Again, I just put some into a plastic baggie with a number 2 tip for a little bit more control. The first step is where you're gonna outline with your royal icing. Now that we've got all of our cookies outlined, now we're gonna flood them with royal icing. This is really cool because your outline acts as a fence to keep all that yummy icing in there. Then you're just gonna take a toothpick to smooth it out. Once you've got your cookies iced, now we're gonna let them set for 1 hour at room temperature just to let them dry and set. And while they're setting, we are gonna design some runes. So here are the runes that I'm gonna be using. I picked my favorite. I made a template in Photoshop. I'll put a link down below if you'd like to use the same template, but you can also make your own. You can choose any of your own runes. There are tons of them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tape your paper down. I put mine on top of a cutting board so I could lift it, move it around, and then tape a piece of wax paper right on top of it. Then you're gonna take your black royal icing. Again, I put it into a plastic baggie with a number 2 tip at the end for a little bit more control. And we are gonna pipe the designs. I like to outline the shape and then fill it in. Again, you can use toothpicks to adjust the royal icing. After you've piped your runes, now you're gonna let them sit out for a very long time. Sometimes I like to make these designs the day before I'll need them, or make them in the morning and then they're ready to go at night. You're gonna let them sit at room temperature for 8 to 12 hours. This is really important. You want them to be completely dry before you pick them up and transfer them. They're very delicate. I wish I had a rune for dry because I could just go insta, but I can't. I'm just a mundane. Now our cookies are ready, our runes are ready, and we are going to assemble them. Remember, when you're making designs with royal icing, they're very fragile, so it's a good idea to make some extra, and if they break, you can just stick them back together. It's okay. To get these off of the wax paper, I like to pull them to the edge of the counter, and then I use a knife to get underneath them, kind of like a spatula. Oh my gosh, you guys, it worked, it worked, it worked! Then gently place it on top of your cookie. Then you're gonna do this to the rest of your cookies. Ta-da! Here are the Shadowhunter themed cookies that we made today. They look so good. A big thank you to you guys for suggesting these. These are some of my favorite runes, but you can make whatever you'd like. And a little trick is I took a little bit of royal icing and I dabbed it on the back of our design so you could pick them up and they wouldn't fall. Look at that. I'll be taking lots of pictures of these and posting them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. And if you guys make these, please take a picture and send it to me. I just love seeing your baking creations. I get a big kick out of it. And if you have any other ideas for any other nerdy nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. All right, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, and I have a taste test for me. I'm gonna do the angelic power because it's the most iconic. Mmm.